Across the world, billions find solace and inspiration in their faith. For Christians, the Bible holds paramount importance, a beacon of hope, a source of wisdom. Yet there are places where possessing this sacred book carries unimaginable risks. In certain countries, owning a Bible is seen as a threat, a transgression against state doctrines. Join me as we journey to 6 such places, where owning a Bible could cost you your freedom or even your life. North Korea, the Hermit Kingdom. A nation often referred to as the most secretive and isolated country in the world. Our journey begins in North Korea, a land shrouded in secrecy, isolated by strict ideology. The country is known for its rigid control over its people and the information they receive. Here, the state demands absolute loyalty and views religion with suspicion. The leadership under Kim Jong-un enforces a personality cult that leaves no room for religious freedom. Christianity is perceived as a dangerous Western influence, a threat to the state's ideology. The government sees it as a potential source of dissent and rebellion. Possessing a Bible is a grave offense, symbolizing defiance against the regime. The mere act of owning one can lead to severe punishment. Those caught face severe consequences, often ending up in labor camps. These camps are notorious for their harsh conditions and brutal treatment of prisoners. The regime's grip on information is absolute. Its citizens fed a steady diet of propaganda. The state controls all media, ensuring that only the official narrative is heard. Imagine living where seeking solace in scripture could cost you your freedom. For many, the risk is too great, yet some still find ways to practice their faith in secret. This is the reality for Christians in North Korea, their faith a dangerous secret. They gather in hidden places, always aware of the constant threat of discovery and the dire consequences that follow. Somalia, where faith can cost you your life. Our journey takes us to Somalia, a land ravaged by conflict and religious extremism. Groups like Al-Shabaab impose a strict interpretation of Islam, viewing Christianity as a threat. Possession of a Bible in Somalia is tantamount to a death sentence. Al-Shabaab enforces brutal justice on those who defy its edicts. Christians live in the shadows, their faith a dangerous secret. Imagine the courage it takes to cling to one's beliefs when sharing a passage could be deadly. Theirs is a story of resilience, of unwavering faith, tested in persecution. Maldives, Paradise Lost. From the troubled Horn of Africa, we travel to the Maldives, a tropical paradise known for its stunning beaches, crystal-clear waters and luxurious resorts. Yet beneath this tranquility lies a stark reality where religious freedom is severely curtailed and the serene facade hides a more complex and restrictive society. The Maldives is an Islamic state, mandating all citizens to be Muslims. This means that the practice of any other religion is not just discouraged, but outright forbidden by law. The government bans the importation, printing or distribution of any non-Islamic religious materials, including the Bible, Torah, and other sacred texts. Even possessing such materials can lead to severe consequences. Possessing a Bible or any non-Islamic religious text is a criminal offense, punishable by fines, imprisonment, or even deportation for foreign nationals. The authorities are vigilant in enforcing these laws. This strict control extends to private citizens, barring them from converting or practicing other faiths openly. Many are forced to worship in secret, constantly fearing discovery and punishment. Imagine a paradise where the freedom to worship is denied, met with punishment. The Maldives, while breathtakingly beautiful, is a place where the right to religious freedom is a distant dream for many. Mauritania, where leaving Islam can cost you your life. We turn to Mauritania, a desert nation where ancient traditions hold sway. Islam is deeply intertwined with society, and the legal system is based on Sharia law. Apostasy, renouncing Islam, is punishable by death. Possessing a Bible can be seen as evidence of apostasy, putting individuals at grave risk. The government's interpretation of Sharia law creates a climate of fear for non-Muslims. Imagine living where owning a Bible could lead to accusations of apostasy and death. The situation in Mauritania is a stark reminder of the threat to religious freedom. Uzbekistan, a land of shadows and whispers. Our journey takes us to Uzbekistan, a land of ancient cities and vibrant culture. The streets are alive with the colours and sounds of a rich heritage where history and modernity blend seamlessly. Yet beneath this rich tapestry lies a reality where the state suppresses religious expression. The bustling markets and serene landscapes hide a more sombre truth. Since independence from the Soviet Union, Uzbekistan has been ruled by an authoritarian regime. The promise of freedom has been overshadowed by strict governmental control. The government tightly regulates religious activities, requiring all groups to register and operate under strict control. This regulation extends to every aspect of religious life, from worship to community gatherings. This extends to religious literature, including the Bible. Owning or distributing such materials can be a risky endeavour. Importation, printing and distribution of religious materials are censored, making access difficult. The few who dare to share their faith do so at great personal risk. Imagine a world where sharing your faith could land you in trouble with the law. In Uzbekistan, this is a daily reality for many, living in constant fear of persecution. China. The sleeping giant awakens. Our final destination is China, a land of ancient civilizations and modern marvels. Despite economic progress, religious freedom remains tightly controlled. The Chinese government views religion as a potential threat to its authority. While the constitution guarantees freedom of belief, in practice, religious groups are monitored. Christianity faces increasing scrutiny, with crackdowns on unregistered house churches. The distribution of Bibles is controlled, limiting the influence of foreign religious materials. Christians in China often face harassment, detention, and even torture for practicing their faith. A world of faith and freedom. As we conclude our journey, we're reminded that the freedom to believe is not universal. In many parts of the world, possessing a Bible can carry unimaginable risks. From North Korea to the Maldives, from Mauritania to China, we've seen the human cost of religious persecution. These stories serve as a powerful call to action. We must not remain silent in the face of such injustice. What more can we do to protect religious freedom around the world? If you found this video useful, please share your experiences in the comments below and subscribe to our channel. Also, don't go just yet though, watch the next video on your screen.